Go On RNIB Digital Training Project. Through this initiative, RNIB Northern Ireland offers digital skills training across Northern Ireland for blind and partially sighted people. Katie Leach, trainee.
Well, recently I've been doing iPad training. Basically there was an iPad in the house and the kids were the only ones using it, so it didn't seem quite right. I thought particularly I was missing out on things, not being able to email people and have an email address. That was one of my initial ones for wanting to have some training.
Jill Hannah, trainee.
I had never even switched an iPad on before that, so now I'm able to do my emails on it. I'm able to go into Facebook.
Joseph Deary, trainee.
Bought my first iPhone in October of last year and read a good bit about it and played a good bit on it, but felt that I had a lot to learn, and so when I heard that there was RNIB training, I was very interested.
Heather Owens, trainee.
Well, I wanted to learn about the iPad. I can do a computer, I have a computer with a speech package at home, but I wanted to learn the new technology. At first I was very nervous of it, but when I started to learn it, I just felt very comfortable, very much at ease.
Catherine Gorman, trainee.
I wanted to go and access all the things and do all the things that other people were doing that I knew nothing about. And then when I heard about the course, I thought, I'm going for it. Didn't hesitate.
Tina Heaney, technology training volunteer.
My husband is actually blind in one eye, and I just sort of think you don't really know what the future holds, and I always have wanted to find out more about partially sighted people and how they live and how they do things on a daily basis. And I saw that RNIB were looking for volunteers, and I thought that might be a good opportunity to learn something.
Joanne Williams, Digital Technology Officer, RNIB Northern Ireland.
I've had people that have come through the door and they've never seen an iPad or an iPhone, never really even heard of it before, and then they've got maybe a brief demonstration, and from that they've got on and bought their own, and now they're doing their Tesco shopping, they're downloading music, they're keeping in contact with people on the other side of the world.
I can honestly say now it has made an enormous difference to my life. I have an app on my phone that will tell me how much oil I have in my oil tank, and previous to that I was out with a stick.
I do use a lot of cooking sauces, and Tap See means that I can hold the iPad up towards the sauce, and it takes a photo of it and tells me exactly what sauce I'm using.
Weather, I use the weather apps. I've got 2.
I had been emailing my brother. I didn't even know if the email would get there. It was the first one I ever sent, and it got there, and he was able to reply and send photographs, and I'm fascinated how you do that.
There is quite a large waiting list for the training, as you can imagine, and because technology changes so fast, things are always improving, they're always updating, so people feel that they will need to receive more training in the future as things change, and it's extremely important that the service is there to provide that because it makes such a difference to people's lives.
The training is brilliant. It's one-to-one, so you're not going to get stuck with having 100 other people all trying to do the same thing.
I would say just give it a go. Come to a taster session, see what you think, speak to Joanne, she'll make you feel very comfortable. It's definitely not something you need to worry about, and your life will change.
Definitely try it, because you don't know these things till you go out there and do it.
Well, take it from somebody that had no idea about the internet, knew what an iPad was, knew what a computer was, but had never worked at them. Go for it. There is no fear, there's nothing to be afraid of. Only a whole new world out there for you.
Funded by the Department of Finance and Personnel, with thanks to Lisburn City Library. RNIB Northern Ireland, supporting people with sight loss.